Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so today we will learn next subtopic in kinematics, which is involving integration process. Okay, so remember that integration is the reverse process of differentiation. So from displacement, when we derive displacement, okay, so ds dt, we will get velocity functions. Then when we derive velocity functions, we will get acceleration. So the reverse process is when we integrate acceleration, we will get the velocity function, and when we integrate velocity function, we will get displacement function. And remember always that this is the indefinite integrations, so there will always be a value of c in the questions. Okay, so now we go to questions so that you will understand better. Okay, so this is the first questions that I would like to discuss. Okay, so given that the particle move along a straight line and pass through a fixed point O with the initial velocity. So when the question state about initial velocity, it mean that t dia 0, velocity dia adalah 10. Okay, so the acceleration A t pass, okay, so maknanya when the start ni A dia adalah ni. Okay, so now the instantaneously velocity of the particle at 4 seconds. So you need to find the velocity function. So velocity is equals to integration of acceleration, which is 4t minus 8 dt. So you will get 4t square over 2 minus 8t plus c as your functions. Okay, then simplify it, you will get 2t square minus 8t plus c. So how we get the value c? So look at the information that we already have here. T is equal to 0, v equals to 10. So when we substitute, okay, when we substitute t equal to 0, v equal to 10, so meaning that, okay, therefore, okay, v equals to 0 minus 0 plus c, and our velocity at that moment at t0 is 10. So therefore our c is 10. So you rewrite back your function, which is v equals to 2t square minus 8t plus 10. Okay, so that is the first one. You need to get the function first. Okay, so now go to question A, which is it want you to get the velocity at t equals to 4. So t equals to 4, your velocity is equals to 2 times 4 square minus 8 times 4 plus 10. So you will get 16 times 2 is 32 minus 32 plus 10. Okay, so 16 times 2, 32. Okay, so the velocity at that moment also 10. Okay, now for second question, the question asks you to find the minimum velocity. Okay, so minimum velocity meaning that, okay, you need to find the minimum velocity. Okay, so what the meaning by minimum velocity? Okay, So minimum velocity, minimum maximum meaning that you need to derive the velocity. Okay, so macam you nak dapat maximum value, you derive dy dx. Okay, so minimum maximum point, you derive that function. Okay, so now we already, if we derive v function, we will get a. So this a lah, okay, this function yang akan a is equal to 0 sebab we talking about minimum maximum value. Okay, so ada kaitan dengan differentiation lah situ. Okay, so therefore our a is equals to, so kita ganti balik 40 minus 8 is equals to 0. So t is equals to 2. So maknanya value velocity yang paling minimum ketika dia t equals to 2. Okay, so then ganti balik dalam velocity yang you dah buat ni. So 2 times 2 square minus 8 times 2 plus 10. Okay, so you akan dapat 2 power of 2, 4. 4 times 2 is 8 minus 16 plus 10. So negative 8 plus negative 8 plus 10 is 2. So minimum velocity is equals to 2. Okay, so that for the first questions. So remember here, the first thing is I would like to summarize the first slide, the first questions. Remember that how to get the value of c. Okay, you integrate, you should have the value of c, and c is not always 0, it can be have a value. So look at the information in the questions to get the value of c. Okay, that is the first thing. And the second thing here, talking about the minimum maximum case. Okay, so minimum velocity, so differentiation of the velocity, which is a is equal to 0. If it's talking about minimum displacement, so v equals to 0. Maximum pun same goes. Okay, maximum velocity. Okay, if I say maximum velocity, so also a equals to 0 in this case. Okay, but okay, so yang ni maknanya dia tak ada maximum lah ni, tak ada maximum velocity, it have only minimum velocity. Okay, so ini for the first slide.